Hi, everybody. Today is Thursday, November 7th. Today is just kind of a continuation of day one for our Plate Motion engineering internship. We were having some technical difficulty yesterday, and so let me walk you through what we should have done yesterday and then kind of explain what we did today. So let's see. I had everybody go ahead and log into, let me go back to this screen here. So if you log into Amplify and press the waffle button to go to the programs and the apps, and then you press Futura Workspace, you should see something like this. Now mine might be a little bit different just because I have the teacher version, but what I'm hoping that you see is something like this, where you go into the Futura Workspace, and then you're going to see the green phase change and the purple plate motion. Go ahead and go into the purple plate motion. And I am hoping that you see day one, and you should see maybe day two also. We're not doing day two. We're going to do day one, and you should see the safety agreement, the safety guidelines, and then, of course, the day one welcome to Futura. So the day one welcome to Futura, I'm going to have you click that. If you read through this, it tells you kind of what we're going to be working on, which is what we talked about yesterday a little bit. But the main thing that I want you to notice is this is from Hannah Wong. And remember, Hannah Wong is our project director. I'm the project coordinator, and you guys are the interns. So she just kind of reiterates the reason why we are asked to create this plan, because we've been hired by a client to come up with a plan for an early warning system for specifically the people in Sri Lanka. This early warning system has to have 3 criteria, and we're going to learn more about that, but these are the 3 criteria here: that they need to have a pretty long warning time, they need to avoid false alarms, and we need to keep the costs low. Now, there are going to be things throughout the unit that you're going to have to submit to Hannah. And so they had, this safety guideline. Go ahead and open that up and just read through here. Really, we're not going to be doing any kind of a lab where you have to smell substances like a chemist or protect your eyes or anything like that. What the purpose of the safety guideline is just for you to read through something and then submit it. So go ahead and click on, and I think this would be the submission and feedback on the left-hand side there. You'll see a tray. If you click that, then it opens up this safety agreement, and it just says that you've read it and that you agree with it, and you're signing your name. So make sure that you write in your name, first and last name. And remember, you're an intern. You work for this company, so don't turn it in your name with lowercase. Your name is a proper noun, and you should have your first and last name with proper letter or with capital letters. And then go ahead and hit, I think it says submit, and then it asks you, are you sure you want to submit it? You're going to say yes. And that's as easy as pie. That's all you have to do to submit something. I'm going to come back to our day 2. And as always, if I'm talking too fast and you need to finish something, just stop the video, finish what you need to do, and then come on back. Okay, so I want to talk to you a little bit about what you're going to be doing as far as the plan or the proposal. You're going to be working in a computer simulation called a tsunami alert, and they call it a digital model. And the model itself has data entered into it so that it can predict locations of earthquakes and tsunamis. And it's going to change periodically. You're not going to get the same data every single time because the locations of tsunamis and earthquakes are not constant. They change as well. And so when you use a model like this, what you're doing is you're trying to predict what's going to happen. And then you can, based on your predictions, you can change your variables. So I don't know if you see over here, but when the time comes for you to actually log on to this and get started with it, you're going to pick from these 3 sensors, and you're just going to drop and drag. And it'll keep track of your cost, And then you'll kind of put them where you think you want to place the sensors and then hit the test button. And then it'll give you all kinds of really good data that you can look at and analyze it and then say, okay, do I like this plan? Do I need to move? What can I tweak? What do I need to do? And then you've got it. Okay? All right, now I want you to go to your dossier. If you remember, yesterday I had you go into Schoology, copy this dossier PDF, and put it in GoodNotes. And you've got a new folder in GoodNotes called PMEI. And if you didn't do that yesterday, do that now. So go into yesterday's folder in Schoology and get this PDF. This dossier is a notebook that gives you background information. And we're in our research phase right now. And so what I'd like you to do is you are going to read and annotate chapters 1 and 2. And the kids, we actually worked together. We read it out loud and we kind of highlighted and annotated together. So if you want to go ahead and do that and then show me your annotations and then I can kind of give you some feedback, that'd be okay. The one thing that I want you to think about are these reading questions. So the first one for chapter 1, and that's on A2 and A3, page A2 and A3. I want you to be able to answer the question when you're done reading and annotating. I want you to be able to answer what are the 3 important criteria for successful tsunami warning systems and why are they important. And then for chapter 2, I want you to read and annotate what is a tsunami. Okay? All right, friends, that's all that we did. I will see you tomorrow.